Hi everyone, it's Tamara here with another card making tutorial, this time using the gorgeous image from Elvi Studio, Nyx Liana. I'll be doing some Copic colouring of Nyx and then I'll be doing a super simple card making tutorial. So let's get started. I've grabbed out an A4 piece of white cardstock, and I'm just going to use my paper trimmer to cut that down to size so I can run this die through my die cutting machine. I'm also going to be using a piece of the Rainforest Retreat pattern paper from Uniquely Creative just to make a frame to go around our scalloped white cardstock. So just making sure that it lines up so you've got a nice border all the way around. Now I've grabbed out some distress inks, and I'm just going to do some very easy ink blending just using the cubes themselves. So I'm just swiping them straight across the cardstock just to get an even layer of ink on each color, and just going back between two of them just to make sure you get a nice even blend as much as you can. Now I'm just going to grab my image, and I just want it to come down a little bit lower than where she is, so I'm going to add some extra color in the two colors at the top, and then just move that final color just down a bit lower. Now I've allowed this ink blended panel to dry, so I'm just going to place it in my MISTI and grab my image and just work out where to place my sentiment. I'm using one of the sentiments from the Catherine Pooler Shine Bright sentiment set. So yeah, just line up where you're wanting that placed. Move our image out of the way and add that to our MISTI door. As I've not used this stamp before, I'm just prepping it with my fingers and just rubbing off any potential particles that might be sitting on it, and that way it will hold my VersaFine Onyx Black ink a lot better. So you can see it's still a little bit faded on the right. Give it a good press, and we've got the perfect stamp sentiment. Now we're wanting to place that on the front. I have again allowed that ink to dry so I don't smudge it once I've placed this on the front of my pattern paper. So just put a good amount of ink all around the sides, line that up in the center of our pattern paper, and make sure it's even all the way around. I've now cut and scored a piece of white cardstock to make my card base, and we're just going to add that pattern paper to the front, just leaving a nice little white border around the edge. And I'll have all the measurements in the description box below for you. So once that's lined up, just give it a good press. Now I'm just going to prop Nyx Liana up. So I've grabbed some XPress It foam tape and just going to place that around her to make sure that she's fully supported once she's placed on the front. Just trimming down little pieces to fit in the spots where it is a little bit narrow and we don't want it to be bent once it goes through the mail. So just do a small sliver for down the bottom just to support that little bit of the vine hanging down. We'll get off all the release paper and we'll get her attached to the front of our card. So there she is, looking like she's swinging through the green forest. And this is the finished card project for today. She is so gorgeous and she was so fun to color up, and I loved coloring her with the pink hair. I think it goes really nice and just shines bright with that green background underneath. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. It was super simple to make and came together really quickly. If you have, please make sure you hit the like button and leave a comment. And if you'd like to see any future videos, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Have a great day. Thanks again. Bye.